Welcome to the video on applying wind loads to the claddings. In this video, you will be using the same process for applying the wind pressure coefficient on the other exterior surfaces. Go to the plan view and select any story and click on OK. To select the opposite surface, go to elevation and select section D, then click on OK. Make sure all stories is selected and click on the shells. Now the surface D in this software is however surface B according to the IS code. The coefficient under B is minus 0.25. So go to E-tabs, go to Assign, select the shell loads and click on wind pressure coefficient. Change the option to leeward and change the value of the coefficient to minus 0.25. Then click on Apply. The wind pressure coefficient on the selected surface is assigned. Again go to the plan view, select any story and click on OK. Now check for the coefficient on 1. Go to the IS code and here you can see the surface D depicts section 1 in the software. Under both C and D, the value is minus 0.6 which you have to apply on elevation section 5 and 1 respectively on E-tabs. In the software window, go to the elevation view. Then select section 1 and click on OK. Select the shells of all the stories and go to Assign, Shell Loads and Wind Pressure Coefficient. Change the coefficient value to minus 0.6. Keep the leeward option selected and click on OK. Similarly, go to the elevation view and select section 5. Select all the shells in the section, then go to Assign, Shell Loads, Wind Pressure Coefficient. The value will remain same, that is minus 0.6. Just click on Apply. Click on OK to exit. Go to the plan view of any story as shown. You see that the lateral wind pressure coefficients have been applied on all the surfaces. Finally, your job of assigning wind loads onto the building models have been completed. Now go to Define and select Load Combinations. The load combinations are the different ways in which the different loads will be considered while running analysis each time. You can hover your cursor over each combination to find different algebraic expressions that includes the different loads. If in your case the combinations are not shown, you have to add them, which is depicted here. You need not perform this step if the combinations are already there. Just select Add Default Design Combos and select Concrete Frame Design, then click on OK. Here the combinations are named different, but the algebraic expressions are same as before. These combinations are added as the IS code for respective frame design. Click on OK to exit. Now you are in a position to run analysis on the model. Go to Analyze and select Run Analysis. Wait as the analysis is run on the model according to the different combinations. Once the analysis is complete, you can check for different values like displacements, shear force, bending moments, etc. as you had seen previously. Now go to Display and select Story Response Plots. It displays the lateral displacement value of each story due to the loads applied. Here the blue line represents displacement in the x direction and the red line represents displacements in y direction. After applying the wind loads onto the building, you can analyze and run the design too. In the next video, you will learn to define the seismic load. Thanks for watching.